Good to have you here with us.
Good morning, TJ. How are you?
I am doing all right. Now, we got to start with something. We have been reporting, and it has been attributed to you, a statement out there that you allegedly issued through your publicist apologizing for that routine. But you and I were just talking here in the commercial break. You said that's not really your statement. So tell me what the deal is.
Well, we kind of have to start. I hope that everybody saw what I just saw. If a person starts their heckling with F America, then that gives me the right to defend my country. I couldn't be anti-Mexican. My Mexican fan base is largely responsible for me even existing. So between them and the black community, it's really all I have. But I don't think I need to apologize for being pro-American. The guy said that all of this is still Mexico, and I was just giving him geography. This is America, greatest country in the world. So.
Well, help us understand. So, do you not apologize for anything? We showed like a 50-second clip there. It's like 7 or 8 minutes. Go ahead.
I apologize for the fact that the word anti-Mexican is being said to a black guy in America.
But you don't apologize for what you said in that studio, that stand-up.
I'm not allowed to. As a stand-up, the only thing that I sell is uncensored thought. So I'm only selling them the way I think, uncensored. So I'm not allowed to then come back the next day and apologize. That's for the Tracy Morgans of the world. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. I'm apologizing if somebody thought I was trying to be anti-Mexican. Mexicans are my friends. So
Katt, why is it somebody is allowed to put out a statement apologizing on your behalf then?
Sir, they put out a DVD called Katt Williams' 9 Lives while I was in jail without my permission. A lot of stuff has been happening to a lot of black celebrities in the world. We just deal with it, thank Jesus, and keep on going, sir.
Now, I guess it's clear to say, you gave me a little bit of what he was saying, but he kept going on and on, this heckler. Now, what was it? You said he said F America. That certainly set you off. But go ahead.
We were in Phoenix. So this is a heavily Mexican-American crowd. I gave $5,000 out to a Mexican-American serviceman at this same show. It was nothing like that the night of the show. This happened 19 days ago. It's just happening in the news yesterday because it's my birthday.
Well, help me understand that. What was it? Because it's clear that you were visibly upset. And you said you're a proud American, you defended this country. So is that essentially what it was? He was clearly out of line in your opinion, but he really got you hot.
I was offended because he was making a statement that we're not allowed to make in this country. In this country, you have to pledge allegiance to America first and your country of origin second. And so the fact that he was blatantly disrespecting the law that we all follow, black people worked too hard to become black Americans in this society, and we were slaves here. And we did a lot of free work. Whatever they did was in another country, and we certainly applaud their history, but don't come here talking to sons of slaves about that. And if there's something anti-Mexican about what I said, then I apologize for the anti-Mexicanness of it. I was talking to one individual.
I guess that's part of it, that or at least one line in there that did get some people probably upset more so than others, because a lot of people familiar with your comedy. I am as well. I didn't hear a whole lot that was, a departure from some of the other stuff I've heard you say routines before, but you did say we were slaves. Speaking of black people, y'all just work like that at the landscaper. Even that statement, you don't apologize for that one either? You think that one got too close to going over the line?
I can't apologize for it even if it was close to the line, because at the end of the day, I wasn't there to make racial conversation. I was there to tell a joke. The joke was, if Mexicans love America, could they give black people Mexico? That was the entire joke, because we'd love it and it's real close. We couldn't go back to Africa because of the flies. That was the joke. None of that's airing on the tape. This is an hour-and-a-half show, sir.
Now, would you, do you understand, at least some people hearing that, and you were talking to one guy, It's clear that
One
other
guy.
people in the crowd were laughing at what you were saying to him, even as you were
If
going
I
off
had
on the one guy.
disrespected Mexicans, I wouldn't have been able to get out of there alive, sir, with all due respect.
But as people, do you understand why people who do hear it maybe do get offended by it, who maybe didn't read the or listen to the whole 7-8 minutes of it, but just maybe read a few comments? You think they just have the wrong impression, or you understand why some might think the landscaper comment might have been offensive? Telling a Mexican like that guy to get to stepping back to Mexico, how that comes off as being offensive?
No, he said that we were in Mexico. So let me just say this. Yes, I can see what you're saying, TJ.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I think those people should watch more of this CNN show so they can see there are real news factors going on in this country, things we should discuss, like our president versus football, rather than worry about what a comedian's saying. If you don't like me, don't come see me. If you do like me, I'm here for you. But I love Mexicans and I love Mexican Americans. But I love America overall. Let's be very clear about that.
Any concern about how people might view you down the road, how this could impact your career down the road? People might not want to book you in Texas or Arizona or California.
Sir. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Let's let that happen, but let the statement be that I'm a Christian, I'm straight.
All right. Well, we will leave it there. Again, I'm glad we got to clear it up, because we have been, Katt, this morning.
You, TJ.
We have been talking about this morning an apology that Katt Williams sent out, and you're telling me that was not your apology. So that's important to note this morning.
I just made my apology, TJ, live in front of CNN.
Katt, good to see you, buddy. You enjoy.
Yeah, Williams, first of all, I'm going to say an apology to Africans for saying you can't go back to Africa because of the flies. Where are the flies in Africa, man? It depends on where you are. You know, if you're living in a place with dirty water, then you get a lot of flies. A place with dirty sanitary, you get a lot of flies. There are no flies in Africa. You know, it just depends on where you are. And the second one is, when it comes to, I do agree with Katt Williams on pledging allegiance to a country. Any country that you live, any country that you stay there, you need to pledge allegiance to that country. You know, any country that's providing the security, they provide the shelter, you need to pledge allegiance to it. No matter which country you come from. If you come from Ukraine, you come from Russia, you come from Australia, you come from America, you need to definitely pledge your allegiance to that country. You know. So I agree with Katt Williams on that part. But I watched that video and Katt Williams took it way too far. If not for security guards, the guy would have got into a fight with Katt Williams because he was really getting angry. And also sometimes it's just left for us to be able to distinguish between jokes, right? But it went from a comedy, from a joke, into something very serious. You know, it left from a joke to something serious. So that was something that really got the guy very offended. But I must say this though. Sometimes when we do comedies, right, we should at least know what we're saying, right? We should at least, or even give a disclosure before the comedy, like, hey, this joke might be offensive to somebody, but I hope you guys take it. You know, just give that precautions and that caution. That will really help a lot of like audiences who come to to your stand-up shows, right? Because the guy got really offended. If you watch that video, the guy got really very offended. Super offended. Super mad at him. Yeah, and Katt Williams, you gotta apologize to Africans for saying you can't go back to Africa because of the flies. Thank you.